We'll move on to a bit of story time. I love this segment. You've actually got a story for us.
I do. I've got a story this time. It's a little bit of a different one. So I've been told this story a couple times when I was a little kid. But basically, it's a cricket story. So I'm a very passionate cricket player. I love cricket. It's probably my sport over footy. I'll be honest, I'm not a very great footy player, but coming to cricket, I'm all right with the ball, all right with the bat. So yeah. So this cricket story is basically, the first question I've got is like, if I was to ask you the question, what was the most runs with off a single ball in cricket history, what would you say?
Yeah. Well,
and there's two correct answers. That's actually technically.
Well, what I do know, and I don't know if this is to do with the story, but wasn't like back then with cricket. There was a rule that, like, if they hit it over the for a six or whatever, it was just until they find the ball.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure. Again, I don't know. This story does date back to 1894, so a very long time. There's, like I said, there's two credible answers. One that's a little like not confirmed, and one that's actually is confirmed.
Okay.
So
yeah, go on
the
then.
first answer, what would you say, is 286 off one ball, and the second answer is 17. So a little bit of a difference, but we're talking to the story about 2086. So basically, there was a match played in Bunbury against Western Australian Victorias. Apparently, they're called the Gumsuckers. I don't know. This is what it said in the article. So yeah, it was played against Western Australian Victoria in Bunbury, and basically the first ball was bowled and it skied over a big tall jarrah tree, and the home team cried "lost ball." So I think back in the day, if the ball was lost, runs don't count. I'm not sure. Again, it's back over 100 years ago.
There's no record of it.
But the umpire could actually still see the ball, and it was still sight of play, so he said it was not lost. So basically, the ball's stuck in the tree, and the other team can't get it. So the Victorians started running while the West Australians sent for an axe to cut down the tree.
Nah, there's no way.
But with no axe actually being attained and not near the field, somebody brought a rifle and shot at the ball, and after numerous misses, it was shot down eventually, and then the score on one ball was hit for 286, and the Victorians declared on that, and they put the other side, Western Australian, into bat, and the Victorians won. Again, it's hard to credit it. It's hard to.
I reckon there is some truth to that, but that someone brought a rifle. Imagine like someone went as far as like calling, like, I don't know, the fire department, climbing up the tree like just to get the ball. Like, that's crazy.
But I don't understand that no one climbed up. Like,
they get an axe
and
a rifle.
They shot the ball. But the second story is the most recent answer, but most likely true answer. It's just 17 off Gary Chapman in a club match in Australia, when the ball was hit into a patch of long grass and the fielders struggled to find it.
Yeah.
So again, I'm just like, how is the ground not mowed?
Yeah.
But it is a club game, so we're not sure.
It'd be pretty funny seeing all the fielders looking for it, though. Yeah. Like, it's just running.
17 off, like, for all my cricket players out there, you know how hard a 3 is to run, let alone 17. So, yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
You're kidding me. I can't see the footy. So
he's gone and his pants during the second quarter.